Hello there and welcome to the captivating world of pétanque. No, it's not a new French pastry. Pétanque, my friends, is a sport so deceptively simple yet maddeningly addictive that it's been baffling and delighting players for over a century. Imagine this: a sunny afternoon, a glass of something cold in hand, and the satisfying clink of metal balls colliding on a dusty terrain. That's pétanque, and trust me, it's more thrilling than it sounds. Now you might be wondering, John, why are you so enthusiastic about a game that seemingly involves tossing metal balls around? Well, dear viewer, beneath its unassuming exterior lies a game of incredible skill, strategy and, let's be honest, a healthy dose of luck. It's a game for everyone, regardless of age, athletic prowess or fondness for berets. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of pétanque. And who knows, you might just find yourself yearning for a game or two by the end of this. Like all good things in life, wine, democracy, competitive philosophizing, pétanque has its roots in ancient times. We're talking about the Greeks, those toga-wearing, olive-loving pioneers of, well, pretty much everything. They played a game involving tossing large stones, a distant ancestor of our beloved pétanque. Fast forward a few millennia, skip past the Roman Empire and the Renaissance, and boom, we land in early 20th century France. Picture this: a sleepy village in southern France, dusty squares, men in flat caps sipping pastilles. It was here that pétanque, as we know it, was born. A gentleman named Jules Lenoir, unable to play the popular game of jeu provençal due to rheumatism, tweaked the rules, shortened the playing distance, and voila, pétanque was born. From those humble beginnings, the game exploded in popularity, spreading like wildfire across France and then the world. All right, let's get down to brass tacks, or should I say steel balls? Because that's what you'll need to play pétanque, a set of boules. These aren't your grandma's bocce balls, mind you. Pétanque boules are made of steel, meticulously crafted and balanced for optimal tossing. Each player or team needs a set of 3 boules, each weighing about as much as a pineapple. Now, before you go chucking those steel pineapples around, you'll need something to aim for. Enter the cochonnette, a small wooden ball, also known as the jack or piggy. This little fella is the heart of the game, the target everyone wants to get their boules closest to. Oh, and did I mention you'll need a patch of ground to play on? Doesn't have to be fancy, a park, a beach, even your backyard will do. Just make sure you have enough space to unleash your inner pétanque champion. Now, for the rules. Don't worry, unlike the US tax code, pétanque rules are surprisingly straightforward. The game is played in rounds, and the goal is simple. Get your boules closer to the cochonnette than your opponent. Players take turns throwing their boules from within a designated circle, aiming for that sweet spot near the cochonnette. Sounds easy, right? Well, here's where the deceptively strategic part comes in. Players can choose to throw their boules gently, aiming for precision placement, or they can unleash their inner Thor and try to knock their opponent's boules out of the way. It's a game of skill, strategy, and a dash of good fortune. The team with the closest boule to the cochonnette at the end of a round scores points. The first team to reach 13 points wins the game. Simple, yet oh so satisfying. Section 5, Throwing Techniques. Mastering the art of the toss. Now let's talk technique. Throwing a boule might seem as simple as chucking a grapefruit, but trust me, there's an art to it. First, the stance feet firmly planted within the circle, knees slightly bent, like a coiled spring ready to unleash its potential. Next, the grip. Cradle the boule gently but firmly, like you're holding a newborn baby bird, a very heavy metallic baby bird. Now for the throw itself. It's all about a smooth, controlled motion. Bring the boule back, arc it forward and release it with a flick of the wrist, like you're trying to gently spin a basketball on your finger. The key is to aim for a soft landing, allowing the boule to roll gracefully towards the cochonnette. Of course, you can always go for the power shot, but be warned, a misplaced cannon can send your boule and your hopes of victory flying into the next zip code. Section 6. Pointing versus shooting, choosing your strategy. Here's where the real beauty of Petanque shines through. The strategy. It's not just about chucking metal balls around, it's about outsmarting your opponent, anticipating their moves and choosing the right shot for the moment. You see, there are two main approaches in Petanque, pointing and shooting. Pointing is all about precision, gently lofting your boule to land as close to the cochonnet as possible. It's like a surgeon performing a delicate operation, all finesse and control. Shooting, on the other hand, is the heavy artillery of Petanque. This is where you channel your inner action hero and try to blast your opponent's boule out of the way. It's a high-risk, high-reward tactic that can quickly turn the tide of a game. Choosing the right strategy, whether to point or shoot, is crucial for success in Petanque. It's a mental game as much as a physical one, a battle of wits waged with steel balls and a whole lot of cunning. Section 7. The thrill of competition from local clubs to world championships. Now, while Petanque might have started as a leisurely pastime, don't let its laid-back vibe fool you. This is a fiercely competitive sport with dedicated players, clubs and even world championships. Yes, you heard that right, world championships. Across the globe, from the dusty squares of Provence to the sun-drenched beaches of Thailand, people are lobbing boules and vying for victory. There are local clubs where you can hone your skills, regional tournaments where you can test your mettle, and for the truly ambitious, the chance to represent your country on the world stage. The thrill of competition, the camaraderie among players, and the sheer joy of a perfectly placed boule. These are just a few of the things that make Petanque such a captivating sport. Section 8, Petanque for everyone. A game for all ages and abilities. One of the most beautiful things about Petanque is its inclusivity. It's a game for everyone, regardless of age, athletic ability or fashion sense, though a jaunty beret never hurts. Young or old, fit or not so fit, everyone can enjoy the simple pleasures of tossing boules and aiming for the cochonnet. Grandparents can play against their grandchildren, seasoned veterans can face off against wide-eyed novices, and everyone has a chance to win. It's a game that transcends generations, cultures and physical limitations, bringing people together through the shared love of a good old-fashioned competition. Section 9. Fun facts and anecdotes, adding colour to the game. Now, let's sprinkle in some fun facts, shall we? Did you know that the word pétanque comes from the Provençal phrase pétanques, meaning feet together? This refers to the game's stance, where players must keep their feet firmly planted within the circle. Or how about this? The world record for the longest pétanque throw is over 150 feet. That's longer than a bowling lane. And then there are the legendary stories, the tales of incredible shots, nail-biting finishes and the occasional boule-related mishap. Hey, it happens. Like the time a player accidentally threw their boule over a fence and into a neighbour's swimming pool. Or the time a game was interrupted by a stray dog who ran off with the cochonnet. These are the stories that add colour and humour to the game, reminding us that Petanque, at its heart, is all about having fun. Section 10, conclusion. Why Petanque is the perfect pastime. So, there you have it. The wonderful world of Petanque. It's a game steeped in history, brimming with strategy and bursting with social charm. It's a game that can be enjoyed by anyone, anywhere, anytime. All you need is a set of boules, a cochonnet and a thirst for friendly competition. So next time you're looking for a fun, engaging and surprisingly addictive activity, gather your friends, grab some boule and discover the joy of Petanque. You might just be surprised at how quickly you get hooked on this deceptively simple, utterly captivating sport.